Hey guys, it's Erin. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute since I've posted on here and also on social media in general. So let's just go ahead and get into this video, why don't we? Today I'm going to be doing a cutesy little makeup tutorial showing you guys how to be the cutest person on this earth. And it's also more of like an updated makeup routine. I feel like my makeup routine is constantly changing with just specific little things, and also more of a life update. I just really want to sit on here and sorry, trying to blend this in. I really just want to sit on here and get personal. I want to talk to the camera. I feel like it's been a minute since I've just sat down and spoken with you guys. Also, all the makeup products, I'm just gonna have it linked down below, and I'll put the shade names and everything so that way it's not awkward with me talking and I'm like interrupting myself being like, okay, now using this product. So everything linked down in the description. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's do a life update. Let's get into it. I have not been posting on social media. I think October was just a really busy month for me with, I don't know. I'm like, it was a busy month in a way of Halloween plans, birthdays, celebrations. I also work another job and that's been keeping me busy. I feel like in the past I've been doing a good job at maintaining both of them, but recently it's just been draining me a little bit. And also I think my biggest problem at the moment is time change. The time change is definitely messing me up where I get off at work. Let's say for instance, I work a morning shift, you know? And then I get off from work and it's maybe around like 4 p.m. and I'm just like, I have no energy. Like, I'm ready to go to bed. The sun is already setting. I mean, it's 5 p.m. right now and it's pitch black outside. I've been sleeping a lot. I mean, last night I got over 10 hours of sleep. It was broken up, but still, that's 10 hours of sleep. Woke up this morning and I'm exhausted, and that's probably from oversleeping if we're being honest. It always takes me a couple weeks to get used to the time change. I gotta be a little kind to myself, set up a little bit of a routine, and kind of go through that little, not depressive episode, but you know, that little bit of seasonal depression that comes in each year. I just have to get through that. I gotta get through the first couple weeks, and then I start getting used to it, and I'm like, okay, we're fine. I wouldn't say I've been doing bad mentally. I've just been feeling not really inspired with creating content with the past couple 2 months, maybe? I don't know what it is. I'm not feeling very confident in the content that I'm creating. I always feel like it can be better quality. That I will sometimes be hard on myself for the things that I'm saying, how I sound in my videos, where I'm like, you don't really sound that smart, girl. And I know that's just me being a hater, me being hard on myself. That's my brain being evil. I'm letting that mean side of me come out and talk trash to myself, which is so unnecessary and uncalled for, and just like the worst thing I could possibly do for myself. It's not that I've been in a bad mental state. It's more like I'm just not really inspired with anything coming to my brain at the moment. I feel like I'm slowly getting myself out of this funk. I think me sitting down and going back to videos like this where I'm just doing my makeup, always easy and fun and nice and entertaining for the camera, but also just sitting down and being very transparent with you guys, because I look at some of my favorite content creators, influencers, and I'm like, what is it that I love so much about them? And usually it's they have a big personality and they are kind of personal with their audience. You know, there's certain things that I should keep off camera, and I truly believe that, but there's some things that I do like being very transparent about, and one of those is my mental health and when I'm not feeling my ultimate best, because everyone has their insecurities, everyone goes through things, and personally I might just be going through a little bit of a funk right now, you know. At the moment I'm just saying it's the time change. So I've just been going through a little bit of a funk. I've been like trying to take care of myself and get myself into like a winter routine, you know, because I definitely have to change some things now that the sun is disappearing and going away at 5 p.m. Also, I feel like a wet rat right now. You know what? The curls will eventually dry up and you guys will see how stunning they are. I'm going to have to film a YouTube video showing you guys my curly hair routine. I feel like my makeup is always changing, just like with a couple steps, but my curly hair routine is forever changing because I realized there's another product that actually works better for my hair, or there's a different routine. Recently I've been doing a different routine and using different products. I'm probably just gonna film a video completely dedicated to my curly hair routine because I feel like that's easiest, and for anyone that ever asks, I'll have that video out soon. Also, update on like the blonde hair life. What about that? Blonde has been super fun. I've only toned my hair once since bleaching it and dyeing it that first initial time, and that helped with covering up the roots and also the shade where it's not as orange. It definitely toned. It did its purpose. I eventually would like to bleach my hair again, but my thing is I'm not trying to do a bleach and tone. I don't want a bright white blonde. I still want a warm, very natural, sandy type of blonde. Also, how about this? I'm literally freaked out so hard the other day, guys. It was someone that commented on my TikTok and they were like, said something about just, I saw your Brad Moto video, and I'm not even saying, I forgot how you pronounce his last name, but he watched my video and reviewed it on his YouTube channel of me bleaching my hair. I'm not gonna lie, I sat down and watched that entire video through, and I was definitely cringing at myself because I'm like, wow, girl, it's a very, very obvious that you did not look up a single bit of information before going into this. And I just thought it was hilarious. I could not believe that the Mr. Brad was reviewing my video. I had to stop myself from reading those comments. Not that I thought anyone was gonna be like super mean, but I just didn't want to see like the hairstylist in the comments being like, another one? Like seriously? Like, can you guys just please do a little bit of research before doing this? No, I'm just gonna completely freeball it, and I'm gonna keep freeballing it. If you guys haven't seen that video, go watch that video. He will actually teach you how to properly dye your hair. Please do not use my video as a reference. That is not a reference video. That is me being impulsive and randomly bleaching my hair one day. Seeing that like completely rocked my world. I even texted my aunt telling her like, Laura, can you believe this? Being a blonde has been super fun. It's gonna be, I won't lie, it's gonna be hard for me to go back brunette. That's why I'm trying my best to put off bleaching my hair or really doing anything too much to it, because I would like to keep the blonde for a while, and I feel like the best way to keep it for a while is not bleaching it every couple months. I won't lie though, I kind of want like, just on the lowest bit of keys, would like to bleach my hair again before my birthday, which my birthday is December 10th. I don't know if that will happen because I'm like, my hair has to look the best on my birthday. Hello. Also, that's another thing that's worrying me. How is it almost the end of the year, dude? It feels like I just moved into this house, summer just happened, and I'm like, it's gonna be Thanksgiving before we know it. It's gonna be December, my birthday, Christmas, New Year's, before we even know it. And I'm like, God, a year really does go by so fast, and I feel like the older that I'm getting, it just keeps speeding up. Time's like speeding up and I can't catch a break. I can't catch a breather. And yeah, it's freaking me out a little bit, but I just keep live, laugh, loving. Another reason why I haven't been posting too is because I've been sick. I've been sick since Halloween. It is, what's today's date? Today is November 13th. And I want to say yesterday, the 12th, was officially the first day where I woke up not feeling sick. So literally over a week, almost 2 weeks of being sick. And I went to urgent care and I even took a COVID test, all that. And it was just like a viral infection. But I was just down bad for like a while. Like my voice, if only you heard it a couple days ago, I sounded like a different person. I was bedridden. I could not get out of bed. It was hard for me to even talk in a video because I was coughing every 5 seconds. So yeah, it's not only was I not feeling motivated with filming, but that when I finally was, you know, like wanting to start like sitting down and posting again, I was sick. So yeah, I'm finally getting over this sickness and I really hope I don't get sick anytime again. Also, I kind of feel like really the only thing that changed about my makeup routine is that I now do a little bit of light concealer underneath my eyes. I used to hate how it looked. It just felt so unnatural and I just didn't like it, but now I'm obsessed with it and I've just been liking a little bit of extra coverage. I feel like I'm becoming a little bit better at makeup, you know? And maybe like my blush placement, I've been placing it more up high and I've been loving it. What's some media that I've been watching recently? Mormon Wives just came out either today or yesterday. Hooked. I am obsessed with Mormon Wives. It is like such a good show to keep on in the background. And I'm obsessed with it. I love the girls on there and I love the drama. I live for the drama. I love reality TV shows. That's one thing about me. Me and my best friend, we have been binging it. In fact, after this, we're gonna go binge some more of it. And honestly, if you've heard about the show, you wanna watch it, I think just put on an episode and you'll instantly be hooked. It's also just nice to have on in the background. I just want a little bit of light blush. So a little tap, and then I'm just gonna tap that into place. You know what? One product I will talk about, and it's really just because of my lip shade and how it just blends so beautifully, but the Gwen Stefani lip liner in the shade Anaheim. I have been using this for like a couple years now, and it's still just one of my favorites. I think it's like the perfect like nudie mauve color on me. Oh, you know what? Since it's fall time, getting closer to winter time, I've been loving my berry shade. So we're gonna do a little bit of a berry lip today. And I feel like this Rhode lip gloss is perfect for that. You see berry, but not berry enough. I want like just a little extra pop of something. How about this color? Oh, look at that. That's literally purple. Yeah, that's pretty. That's what I needed. A little glossy lip. I've also been going on more dates recently and I have just been having the time of my life. I broke up with my boyfriend back in I believe May, and I think I went on like a couple dates, maybe like a month or two afterwards, and it was fun and it felt nice during the time in the moment, but I would just always sit back afterwards and I'm like, I really am just not looking for anything right now. I think I'm bored. I think I'm like trying to take my attention off this breakup, and you know, it helped. It was good for me, but I definitely felt like I needed to give myself a little bit more time. And that isn't even just for like getting over it, but also just like, girl, you were in a relationship for 2 years, like, and even now, like, if I were to like get into another relationship, I still feel like that'd be too soon. Like, I'm just really wanting to have fun. If anything happens, I'm not gonna stop like a true happy connection from happening, but I'm definitely just taking things slow. I'm trying to take care of myself and just have fun, which I've been having fun, and I'm really loving it. I think like honestly I just needed a little bit more time. I needed to have fun with the girlies, kind of sit back with myself and figure out what is it exactly that I'm looking for. You know, like if anything were to happen, what would I want from this next relationship and from my next partner. Giving myself some time to like actually sit down and think about that instead of just avoiding it and jumping into something because I'm like, oh, well, they're cute. Oh, well, they're giving me attention. They're giving me attention. And that's another thing. I'm like, don't talk to someone just because they're giving you attention. Talk to them because they're actually cute and they're worth your time. I gotta realize that my time is not worth nothing, you know? Like, I can't just be giving it out and wasting it on people that I don't even really care for. That was mostly a thing, like, kind of all growing up my life in middle school, high school, even outside of high school after graduating. Like, I would just talk to people because they came up and talked to me. You know, the hard part is out of the way where I am I do get a little scared when it comes to confrontation. So if you can imagine, like, me going up to someone and being like, hey, I think you're cute. Hey, can I get your number? Oh, I can't do that. I mean, I can. I should like test my boundaries and push myself out of my boundaries and step outside of my comfort zone, but that's a lot easier said than done, Avi. That's what I would just do in the past. I would just talk to people because they talked to me and I was like, you know what? I'm like, you're cool. Why not? And I'm over that. I'm only gonna talk to you if you are worth my time and I actually see this going somewhere, or you know, like you treat me really well, you're really cute, or you see, like, it's gotta be beneficial. I'm also going to add some eyeliner. I've been loving eyeliner recently, like with, what's it called? Tight lining, I believe that's what it's called. I love it so much because I feel like it helps my eyes just pop and they look so stunning. I always get the most compliments on my eyes when I tight line them. I'm hoping that's what that's called. If not, you guys know what I mean. See what I mean? They just instantly make my eyes pop. Last and final step, let's spray our face with some hairspray. I like truly love the One Size setting spray. In fact, I just repurchased this. But that'll make sure the makeup lasts, won't it? All right, guys, well, that is my updated everyday makeup routine, how to look like the cutest person on this earth, and also just like a little bit of a life update, where I've been at in life, how I've been feeling mentally, why I've been off the internet for a little bit. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I'm sorry I was gone for a minute, but I'm back, y'all, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys!